Hi, I'm Darrell from TechCrunch, and I'm here with Felix. And Felix, you participated in the hackathon today.
Yeah,
and
I
yesterday.
Did. I did. Also didn't sleep.
No? Okay, you went all the way through?
Yeah, well, I had to go back to the hotel for 2 hours to check out. But it seems like I didn't really need the hotel in the first place.
Great, so what did you build then during that time?
So we want to build something building upon Windows Azure using Node.js. And the idea we had is with Iron Man coming out, we want to build JARVIS, the personal assistant to Tony Stark.
Right.
We want to put him in the cloud, give him a phone number so you can call him, and also give him the power to control devices in your home, like sensors and light and heater, and also give you some control over the data you have.
Okay, so I mean, for people who don't know, JARVIS is basically an AI, right, operating inside the Iron Man suit. And
I think it's also in Tony Stark's home and giving him recommendations.
It's in a central server somewhere and it controls everything, right? Okay, so great. So let's. You managed to make it able to control some of your stuff?
Yeah. So actually, since we don't have the lights with us, I will just call him now.
Okay.
And someone will be really confused that the lights are going on and off, because for the demo we made them so the lights flash red as soon as I tell them to turn on the lights. But, okay.
Sir, how can I help?
Hey Jarvis, can you turn on the light, please?
Yes, sir. Also, start mentions indoor temperature is 71 degrees. Today's high is 70 degrees. The low is 54. Do you want me to turn off the heat?
No, that's going to be fine, but can you send me the current headlines?
Of course, sir. By the way, the New York Times current top story is David Axelrod on contraception policy.
Cool. I think that's going to be all.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
No. And that's about it. You can just tell him to do things, and he's going to do it. My phone is vibrating right now because I'm getting all
the incoming articles.
Yeah, I'm getting the information. That's about it. The neat thing about it is we use a couple of APIs. So we have SendGrid in there to send mails. We have Ninja blocks to communicate with all the different devices in your home. We use Twilio to Twilio is actually the one who's making the voice actually talk and is trying to respond to us. Then we also use Weather Underground to get some weather data. So we try to use the APIs that are around here.
Yeah.
And
but there's no limits, right? Like if someone provides an API, like somebody like Philips with the Philips Hue, well, that's the light bulb, right?
Yeah.
Or that was through Ninja blocks, right?
Yeah, exactly. So right now it's all running in Node.js. Because for me, I mostly wanted to showcase how you can just deploy a Node.js application in Azure, which we do for free.
Yeah.
And since Node.js is something that most people are able to do, it's all modules, right? You can just write a very simple module and tell Jarvis if it picks up on something like, hey Jarvis, what's my dog doing? Actually, one of our teammates built a small module for Jarvis that takes a camera feed, does some face recognition, and lets Jarvis tell whether or not your girlfriend is at home or something like that.
Oh, really?
Which is fairly cool.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So that's is this something you could see like being built into future services, like because like Siri and Google now do things like this, but not to that extent, right? So is that what you see as like personal devices go that way?
I think this is a very simple hack. Someone actually just came up to me and offered me seed investment, but I think there's a certain gap between what we're doing right now, which is not actually artificial intelligence. It's us listening for certain keywords, responding in a certain way, but it's still very much input-output. It's not actually that complex.
Right.
So Jarvis has some jokes, he's from time to time tells, but he right now has difficulty picking up on your mood, picking up on how angry you are, things that are fairly important as soon as you actually want a personal assistant to do something.
Once you're using it like daily, and then those things will come out very clearly.
So after the presentation, someone from a company called iSpeech came up to me, and they're trying to focus on the human part of voice recognition, and maybe there's something we can do there, because clearly humans do give hints, right? As a human, you use all the clues you get to understand what kind of mood someone else has, and that is possible over voice. So technically, I think that would be possible at some point. But right now, the main goal was really hey, look at Node.js, it's awesome. Let's build a funny hack. And also Jarvis and Iron Man are just things I really like.
Yeah, well, it was very impressive, and it got big applause on stage.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, all right, well, thanks very much.
Thanks a lot.